Hello and welcome to STEM Decoded. In this video, we will learn how we can find the intersection between a line and a parabola, which is y is equals to x squared, using 2 points given on the line. So without any further ado, let's dive into the video. So here we can see that we have been given a line on which we have 2 points here, and the C point of the line is being intersected with a parabola, which is y is equal to x squared. And we need to find this point C on this particular line as well as on the parabola. So basically, we need to find the intersection of the line and parabola. So this will be a step-by-step tutorial. The first thing that we need to do is find the equation of the line. And the second thing that we need to do is that we need to simultaneously solve both the equations. And what are we talking about when we say both the equations? The y is equals to x squared and the equation of the line, right? So first step, we will try to find the equation of the line. So we have been given 2 points on the line, 0, 2 and 1, 1. And now we need to find the equation of the line using these 2 points. So we have one of the formulas that says y minus y1 equals 2, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 brackets x minus x1. This is a standard equation to find a line equation using 2 points given. So now a very easy thing that we will be doing is we will just name these 2 points. To make our life easier, we'll just write what these 2 points mean according to our equation under the 2 points so that we can easily plug these values inside our equation. So now let's plug in our values inside the equation. So y minus y1, which is 2, equals to y2, which is 1 minus y1, which is 2, over x2, which is again 1, minus x1, which is 0. And then we'll get the brackets x minus x1, which is again 0 here, right? Let's solve the equation. Y minus 2 equals 1 minus 2 is minus 1, and as 1 minus 1 is 0 and 1 is generally not written as a denominator, so we'll just write minus 1 and then x. So we get y minus 2 equals minus x. And now we can just rearrange this equation, bring the x over here. So it will become positive x plus y minus 2 equals 0. So now our step 1 is complete. Now let's move on to step 2 of our problem, which is solving both the equations simultaneously. So now we have 2 equations, y equals x squared, and we have another equation, x plus y minus 2 equals 0. So why are we solving these equations simultaneously? Because solving an equation simultaneously basically gives us the intersection between 2 lines or two functions, right? So it gives you the intersection between the 2 equations. So even if we have 2 lines here and we want to find the intersecting point of this line, we solve the 2 equations of the line simultaneously. And that goes for every function in general. So that's obvious that when we solve this equation simultaneously, we'll get two answers, 2 points, right? Because the one point that is intersecting between the line and the parabola is this, and the other point that is intersecting between the line and parabola is this. So we will ignore the 1, 1 when we get the answer, and we will try to find C, which is the other intersection point. So now let's try to solve our equation simultaneously. Whenever we're trying to find any equation simultaneously, what we want to do is we want to separate completely one of the variables on the left hand side so that we can plug that value of the particular variable into the other equation. And we can say that in this equation, our variable y is already separated on the left hand side, right? But we don't have to solve this any further, and we can just put y equals x squared in, this is our equation 1, this is our equation 2. So you put y equals x squared in the equation 2, and let's try to solve it now. So x is x plus y is x squared minus 2 equals 0. So now we'll solve this quadratic equation. Let's first rearrange this and equals 0, and then now we can solve this quadratic equation. So whenever we're solving a quadratic equation, what we have to do is we have to multiply the constant with the coefficient of x squared, which is 1 over here, right? And it's not written, which means it's 1. We try to multiply it. So 2 into 1, I'm just doing it here for your convenience, equals 2. And now we have to factorize 2 and find its two factors that basically when added or subtracted gives you plus 1, the coefficient of x, right? It gives you plus 1, which is the coefficient of x. So when we look in the case of 2 into 1, basically when we do 2 minus 1, it gives you plus 1, which is the coefficient of x. So the two factors that we have is 2 and 1, and we need to subtract 2 minus 1 over here. X minus 2 equals 0 plus x squared. So x squared plus 2x minus 2 equals 0. Now we can just take out common from the first two. So x common, x plus 2 minus 1. So in these two, the common is minus 1. And then again bracket x plus 2. So when minus 1 multiplies by x, it becomes minus x. And when minus 1 multiplies with plus 2, it becomes minus 2. So we get this back when we multiply it inside. Equals 0. And then we will take common from these two, right? And the common in these two is x plus 2. So x plus 2 becomes common, and what is left behind is x minus 1. So when we multiply x plus 2 with this x, it becomes x plus 2, and when we multiply x plus 2 with minus 1, it basically becomes minus 1 into x plus 2. And then this is equal to 0. And now we can solve this separately. X plus 2 equals 0 and x minus 1 equals 0. So x equals minus 2 and x equals 1. And now we got two of our outputs. And now let's see it in our graph here. So we have got x is equals to 1 and x equals minus 2. And we can see that minus 2 seems like falling here and 1 seems like falling here. And now we do not want to solve the x with the value 1, because we know that it's this intersection and we are not trying to find this intersection. And now we know that point C basically has minus 2 as its x. And now let's put this value of minus 2 inside the equation to find the value of y. So put as x is equals to minus 2 in equation 2, and let's try to find our value of y. So minus 2 plus y minus 2 equals 0. So minus 2 becomes minus 4. So y minus 4 equals 0. The y is equals to 4. And now we get the 2 points. So C basically equals to minus 2, 4. And in this diagram, you can see that this is 4 now, and this is minus 2, and C equals minus 2, 4. And that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please don't forget to give it a fat thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more such video and content. Thanks for watching.